Yokwe, and g'day. My name's Kevin Rudd. I'm the former Prime Minister of Australia, former Foreign Minister. I'm now the President of the Asia Society Policy Institute here in New York. And here at the Institute, we place a lot of emphasis on global climate change and the extent to which the world is meeting its global obligations or not. That's why I'm pleased to be able to speak to you today about President Heine's important initiative as head of the High Ambition Coalition to convene this virtual climate summit, particularly for those who are the most vulnerable in the world today in terms of the impact of climate change. The bottom line is this: if we look at the scientific literature, the impact of climate change now on temperature increases, on our marine environment, as well as on extreme weather events, is becoming more and more acute. I sit on the International Advisory Board of the Stockholm Resilience Centre. We've recently reviewed their work, which they published under the title Hothouse Earth. This indicates that we are beginning to see more and more scientific data accumulate that climate change is not an event that we need to only be concerned about for the next generation and the one after that. Climate change is now affecting this generation in material ways right across this planet of ours. Therefore, the time for global or national political procrastination on climate change action is over. There is now a new urgency to the global climate change debate. Despite the fact we now have a United States of America which has walked away effectively from the Paris Agreement of 2015, and despite the fact that we have governments such as the Australian government which continues to do nothing effectively in terms of its own national climate change action, the responsibility for the world at large is to lift our ambitions now. Time is running out. There are sands literally passing through the hourglass, and you can begin to see how much little sand is left. So therefore, it's critical that those who lead the world now in our national governments, those who lead significant international organizations, and those who have responsibility to bring leadership to non-government organizations unite in common action now to lift our levels of national and global ambition. National action measures can no longer be talked about, they must be done. Combinations of climate change pricing for carbon, combinations of various strategies to bring forward renewable energies, to become the mainstay of national electricity supply, as well as measures to increase energy efficiency and thereby reducing the total amount of global greenhouse gas emissions, as well as new investments in climate change relevant technologies, both on the electricity generation side, as well as on what we do on the energy efficiency side. This is a multi-pronged campaign, and it's only through these multiple efforts that we're going to bring about the high ambition necessary, which your forum, this important virtual climate change conference, is going to speak to globally. So therefore, I support my good friend President Heine and what she is bringing to the table in terms of not just regional leadership among small island states, not just regional leadership in terms of the particular challenges faced in the Pacific, but in terms of the global challenge which countries great and small, big and little, continents like Australia and small island states like the Marshall Islands must now get behind. I congratulate you, President Heine, on your initiative.